Who's on stream?
Just Blue and Psyclone has gotten all DQs to this point.
So Mark Cyclone, local Sora player, has gotten, I think, like maybe two or three DQs in a row. So he's fighting Just Blue round 1. Oh boy.
Well, at least he gets to be on stream for it.
Yeah, you know, he gets some data. But I don't know. I don't know what his experience against Steve's of this caliber is. I imagine he's fought Antimony quite a bit, but you know, different player. A lot of Steves do play really differently, and I feel like people don't talk about that. They just see the broken stuff Steve does, and they just dismiss it immediately.
Yeah. I think there is, like, depending on, like, I guess the level of play or the person, I think there is, like, an understanding that a lot of Steves do play very differently. And that's kind of part of, I guess, the issue some people have, where it's kind of like, you know, if I learn all the counterplay to this play style, then, like, I'll play a different one. They'll have a completely different one, and I don't know how to deal with that. And it's just, like, a endless thing. But that's kind of the nature of the character. I mean, he is from a game where your kind of whole thing is to be creative. So it makes sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mason. Since you're in chat, how does have you fought Mark a lot? How does he do in this matchup? Yeah, I mean, he's obviously been, like, making a lot of strides recently, so I don't know how recently you guys have played, but, you know, a little bit of data would be nice.
Yeah. You have to also account, I mean, Adam, or Just Blue, has a lot of experience playing Unleashed, so.
Yeah. What if we just hopped into SRL PC? just put in one of my headphones.
Yeah, he just starts talking to us about Sora Steve for us.
Hey, Nora. Give us remote comp like Prodigy.
I don't think you want that.
No, we don't.
Think
we
you
really
want
don't. The 7-man
some
commentary.
intricate people in that server.
Okay.
All right,
that makes sense.
That's a good song too.
Yeah.
I've never played Xenoblade.
I believe Mark doesn't know her. So.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He said that he has played him, but him and Adam both play a lot of Sora, so it's kind of like it's hard to gauge like what he knows versus what they know. And we're starting.
Yep. And we start. So.
I will say I think Sora does have a good amount of like options to deal with Steve. Like he has disjoints, he has projectiles, so he can cut through walls pretty decently. But he's not the fastest character, so that is a bit of an issue. Especially up close, it can feel pretty hard to scrap with Steve.
Yeah, and that's what Psyclone has just been doing this whole time. He's been trying to find some situation where he can scrap, but Just Blue is he's just running away, minding his business, if you will. But sometimes he just has to like hit him away, just be like, hey, leave me alone.
Also, opts to go for the gold early too, which I would assume partially is because you get that better frame data, which kind of lets you even further out contest Sora's kind of like more slower moves.
Yeah, and that TNT also limiting his recovery options. He did a really good job avoiding all that, but he's still taking so much percent. That diamond back air is gonna do it.
He's gonna explode, and yeah, this is really tough right now.
Yeah. No, I don't know why Psyclone is starting to hang back a little bit, being down a stock. Like, I get it, you're trying to wait for an opening, but he's just getting, but Just was just getting more and more materials.
Yeah, this is kind of the trick, because people, for a while, I thought this for a while, where it's like, oh, well, Steve has bad, like, mobility besides minecart, so you should just camp him, but really, like...
If you camp him, that's good for him.
It's, like, nuanced because of the materials. Like, early game, you really... I think you're better off kind of trying to get in Steve, like, trying to rush him down. Not fully, but, like, kind of threatening his space. And then at higher percents, that's kind of when you kind of slow it down a bit. Because at this point, it's kind of like, okay, well, he has all the shit already, so...
I mean, to Mark's credit, that is what he's been doing. Like, at the beginning of the game, he was really, really going into the scrapping, but Just Blue was just winning the scraps.
Yeah.
Because Just Blue...
Well, that's why it's weird.
Yeah.
It also depends, because, like, Sora probably can't, like, be in Steve's face, like, mashing on him or whatever, because his moves aren't the fastest, so... And Sora himself doesn't move very quickly. You see, like, there, like, Sora can get to a lot of places on the stage, but he doesn't do it in a quick way, so Just Blue was able to just call it out and kill him at like 100 with the minecart.
Just Blue just set such a funny trap there. He set up the iron blocks in such a way so that when Psyclone dropped through the ledge and tried to chase him, he just jumped through away, and then Psyclone couldn't get out because of the iron block above him.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Goofy stuff.
Got baited and switched.
And okay, another mash out, doesn't get the spike there.
Yeah, not gonna get much off of it either, but still is in a very advantageous position. Now he's just kind of throwing out moves, hoping Mark runs into him.
Yeah, tough stuff right now.
Yeah, really tough situation for Psyclone.
Giant
It's not going terribly though, because Just Blue is taking a lot of percent.
It doesn't feel like it's going terribly, but it's kind of like realistically like.
Yeah, then you got
how
the
can
diamond.
you win this game? And
then you got the diamond,
yeah.
which realistically puts you at least plus 50%. Let's be real.
Yeah, it's like you basically can get 2 touched pretty easily when he has diamonds and the mic and like that whole like material spread he had.
Psyclone, considering his options right now, kind of lost in thought, but
Low key, really random, but I know he's been playing Pit lately, and it's has nothing to do with it being a better matchup, but I would just be cool to see him play Pit.
I don't know about that one.
I think it'd be cool
I
to
don't
see.
know if he's going Pit here. I think he's.
He definitely isn't, but it would be cool.
He's sticking with his best
Yeah,
character,
he definitely is.
which is the smart thing to do against a player as good as Just Blue. Just Blue being number 2 in the region right now, number 2 in the state right now.
Number 2, some number on New England PR. He's very good.
Very good player, I'd say. You know.
And okay, very good. Drops his combo.
Watch this 2 weeks. Now, okay. Now watch this, like,
We're just joking.
6 or 7
I love
piece, my
Just
bad.
Blue. I
My
love
bad.
Just Blue.
I love Just Blue. I love Steve.
Ooh, blows up with the fire. That's cool.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, doesn't get hit by the anvil there.
Yeah.
That's to see.
Like,
Oh,
hits the ledge at such an angle where he doesn't slide all the way on stage and right into the TNT. That was really smart from Psyclone. But
Yeah.
he needs to build this percent faster.
low-key, I feel like 30 million just weird interactions with Sora and Steve's like moves just happen back to back. And then Just Blue just gets the fair spike and is up a full stock once again.
Yeah.
Wait, is he? Okay, he doesn't have diamond already. I thought he. Like, wow.
Now that is stone in his hand right now, but he can still do what he needs to do, just with stone. It's just a matter of not letting him do what he needs to do faster.
Okay, and there's the diamond. And that's and once again dropping the combo. Tried to pick it back up, but the jab mash is gonna beat it out, but. Not the second time's a charm, I guess.
Sending him all the way back up to the gummy ship.
Also, appreciate the song choice from Psyclone,
All right,
by the way.
all right, Diddy player.
It's a good song.
It is a good song.
I think DM also uses this song.
Yeah.
Okay, that would have worked, but he just was way too fast. I love doing that with Sora, just the stupid like side B1 up smash on the plat.
Yeah, because everyone's just gonna neutral tech it, and then they always get
Well,
hit by
like
that.
it's like a Ridley up smash. You cover like the whole plat if you're like not too small.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nair at the ledge.
He's kind of like.
I think he's just fishing at this point.
Yeah, he's keeping what we call like the KOF zone, which is where like both players are just like kind of like keeping this space between them, but they're still moving back and forth around the stage.
Jesus.
But yeah, that's a 3 stock. Yep.
Great.
Yep.
What can you do?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's number 2 in the state right there.
Yeah.
But once again, Psyclone has been making a lot of moves recently, especially down.
No, he's definitely improved a lot.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
If
Yeah.
you think it's too late, like to improve at this game, that's just not true. There's lots that can be improved on, and if you have the right resources and the right mindset, you can improve at such a quick rate. And I think Psyclone's a good example of that.
Psyclone's a good example of that.